So there's a couple... Since everybody's here, there's a couple more things. This guy is pretty obviously the Wolf, Mr. Wolf, the gunner. Christian Wolf. Got this guy over here who's in the right perspective to sort of see things. Although not from the elevated position his sketch shows. This guy is the artist, Edward Spratt.
Oh. I mean, he might have been just making some wild assumptions. I'm certain this is what it actually looked like.
Yeah. And these two with the animal cargo. These two feel like the I don't know, feel like the cook and cook's mate. This guy's got a freaking pair,
Yeah.
tongue.
He's got a fork.
Yeah.
He's got a meat fork.
Yeah.
And then there's also the Mrs. Lynn.
Oh yeah.
That's
I'd say that one's probably Thomas Sefton. Try anyways. Oh yeah, the cook and the butcher. Right. I think that one's probably Emil Farrell.
Emil.
Right, and these would be likely the other Formosans. So this is probably let's see, we've got Bun Lan Lim, It Beng Xia, and Xiao Tan. I believe Lim was the girl of the group, maybe, but
We'd have to double check, I think.
yeah, let's see. We can also cross-reference their memories and navigate directly to and bookmark their locations in the book.
That's helpful.
Yeah. We don't have her name, but
I mean,
I believe it's Lim.
not that one. I'm the one with the hanging.
Oh.
That's the one I was talking about.
Oh, first memory. Oh, Miss Lim. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, it was in my brain, and I didn't even give it credit. All right. So yeah, she's Miss Lim of Formosa, one of the passengers. These other two, right? We got Hawk Sing Lao, which means one of these two is the other two Formosans.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to that another time. Anything else we can
Pull from this?
Let's see. Right. That was our bosun. There's our first mate. I believe the people, people in sort of the bigger hats are the first, second, third mate, that sort of thing. And the people standing next to them are their stewards.
Yeah, seems reasonable.
With the exception of this guy in the train conductor's hat. I think he's also one of the other numbered mates.
Yeah, there's
maybe fourth mate?
Possibly.
And then, but we do know, kind of based on position, these are the other stewards. And they all have the same sort of uniform, and that's who they're sort of standing next to most of the time when a lot of the crew is in a memory. I'm kind of now drawing more aggressively from my
your brain.
half-remembered first playthrough.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Anyway.
Oh, the hanging severed leg, like the crap. How did we
get to this?
Oh, they were dumping the body, I think.
Right, yeah, they were dumping the body overboard when the kidnapping happened.
Mm-hmm. That's how. So it was a minor thing. Hello. I think that might be the man what was murdered.
The man what was got.
The Pasquez or
Hogling Sao or Hokseng Lao.
Oh, sorry, I meant the corpse that was sort of laying on the thing underneath him.
No.
The one you're looking at now.
Yeah.
Oh, the sentence man was still hanging, so that happened roughly the same time. Okay, sorry. I'm just really invested in this man. I'm having a little trouble keeping all the details together, but
yeah, it's a lot.
Is that you? What are you doing down here?
Hello. Yes. All fine here. Just sorting some
see, we
things.
have another
Watch
person
your step.
what
Here.
joined the group.
Let me help you.
Salute.
Saluto. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Good to hear. Let's return to the Obra Dinn with me, the Great Din.
Oh,
Oh,
Hey, Dread.
cool. That looks cursed as hell.
Yep. We're starting to get
I
down
found-
into...
Yeah,
Hey, Dread-
I found
Dread-
it on Steam.
Yeah. Dread, would you mind... I want to kind of focus on just the one co-pilot right now. Sorry, I didn't make that clear earlier, but...
Oh, no siento.
Then I'll drop out of the call. Have fun.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
No worries, I didn't realize. So is that why we've been seeing out in the ocean sort of a glowing circle?
It's
Bit.
possible. That's the same visual effect, so... It's definitely possible that it's just shining from far out in the sea. So...
Interesting.
Senor Nichols, is that you? He said. Seems like he was knifed by Edward Nichols, the second mate. This man being, well, he's got a little violin there, so he is. He says,
Presumably he's the one being murdered, the one that was accused of.
"Oh, he was the
Pasca?
yeah, right, yes." But he was not killed by the Formosan. He was killed by Edward Nichols.
Yep. Hence why nothing wrong.
And our Formosan was here knocked out before this murder happened,
Yep.
and then subsequently blamed for it.
Well, no, he wasn't blamed. It looks well, he might have been. We don't know
Framed.
who actually, because it's guilt by self-incrimination or something like that. That's what they said. Good evening to you, Aethril. Have fun and Happy New Year to you.
Which makes, well, we can identify this guy. That would be second mate Edward Nichols. So we got that for later.
Mm-hmm. Was he the one? No, he was standing with that group. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's a good point. It might be worthwhile to revisit the hanging memory and see who he was standing with.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might do that actually, since we've run the end of this chain.
wife it, I think. Yeah, if I remember reading the text correctly, it was like guilt by self-incrimination. So it's possible that he, like, the guard was like, "It's my fault. This guy died."
Oh
Or-
yeah, which is why he confessed.
Yeah. Yeah, or willful misinformation. Again, we don't know who ordered it. It could be that he did it, or it could be that the second mate came to the captain and was like, "This guy told me that he, murdered this man."
Hello.
Who's this whispering fellow?
Well, whoever he is, he has a rank 3 deduction rating. But his face is not blurred out, so it isn't theoretically possible. All right. Believe second mate steward is this man. We'll just mark that down for now. Because he's right next to the second mate.
Yeah. Although in that picture, it looks like the stewards are all separated from there.
That is true. So this is not a... The artist's sketch is definitely not a faithful recreation of the moment.
Right, sir. Ready, men. Aim. Fire.
So that's third mate Martin Perrott. I've apparently determined. Which would probably make this guy... Third mate steward?
Potentially.
Potentially.
Correct. I guess I'll
Face
find
was
out.
blurred out. Didn't even remember it.
Well done.
Ah, and blasted with a cannon by a terrible beast works. Yes!
Yes! Oh, I can't believe that works.
Hell yeah! This is going great. I can't wait for it to reach the point where it all grinds to a halt, because I have no idea what I'm doing. But for now, this is great.
Awesome.
Alright. That strategy worked out extremely well.
I guess that means we know who the fourth mate was.
Oh. That is true, isn't it? I think.
I guess. The chicken escaped. Run free, chicken.
That be... Let's see, third, fourth? Would be this guy.
No, I think we're looking at tri-corner caps. I'm talking about the guy who's like behind the... Oh yeah, sorry. I keep forgetting that you're 10 seconds ahead of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chicken is the linchpin of this massacre. You see, at this point, the chicken jumps into the sea, and the kraken catches it and goes, maybe there's more.
Davy James, fourth mate. Yeah, so this would probably be our fourth mate here. And this guy just vexes me every single time.
I'm assuming the man in the sort of conductor-ish hat.
Yeah.
Is he the bosun?
No, the bosun is the guy in the top hat.
Oh, right. What other positions are listed on the ship?
Right. Crew manifest. All positions. Mate, bosun, bosun's mate, surgeon, carpenter, carpenter's mate, cook, butcher, gunner, gunner's mate, purser, helmsman, artist, passenger, stewards of various kinds, midshipmen, of which there are 3, topmen, and seamen.
Do we have a fate listed on him already? Or do we have like nothing on him?
This guy was shot with a gun in a struggle.
Okay. In that case, I think he might be. If I can, sorry, could you pull up the list? I'm sorry, there's going to be like a little delay here. I guess we still wouldn't know because we still have the unknown attacker situation going on.
Yeah, we wouldn't finish it. Definitely had an accent to him. I think this guy might be Duncan McKay the purser. He's Scottish.
Possibly.
Because he's definitely an officer, but he's not a mate or a mate steward. Yeah, I think that guy's just... I think... I'm just going off memory now, so I'm just going to attach that to him.
Okay.
Which makes him the guy who knifed our crawling boy, who we don't know who it is.
Can you pull up that scene? Because
this scene here, in the midshipman cabin, or
yeah, the one where the guy is like holding the knifed boy.
yeah.
Can you pull up the dialogue from it?
Yeah.
Are there any names that could have been nicknamed or shortened to Och?
No, that's just accents. That's
It's just
no.
the accent, like ach no. Okay,
And-
I was just.
And I'm
curious.
pretty sure that's the first mate. Hoskett, who I believe is Scottish. Yeah, so that's just his.
Yeah.
That's
okay,
just that's just the Scottish way of saying it. Oh,
Yeah,
at
I know it is. In regards to both you and Tintretto, I just wasn't certain if it could also have been a nickname kind of thing. You know,
that's honestly an
throwing them all.
interesting line of thought. But yeah, still honestly making really good progress.
Yeah, seemed to be. We got some check marks.
Yeah. All right. So we're back on the boat with a fresh. No trails, but I believe we have opened up the next deck down. Yes, we have.
Hooray! 2 decks down.
So I believe.
That's a lot of blood.
Yeah, there's some blood here. We're on the Orlop deck. Yeah, we'll maybe save that one until we can establish a bit more context. Actually, no, that one might just be fun.
Oh boy.
This one, this particular body way over here is a pain in the butt.
No, just a very large tomato sauce spill. The cargo is spaghetti, you see.
Fresh from Italy, shipped from the UK.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time the British tried to make their cookie the all encompassing.
So this man was shot through a wall.
Wow.
And why, you ask? Well,
Was he listening?
no. They were trying to shoot something else.
What the shit?
So, you might have thought that it was mainly just the Kraken that befell the ship. Oh no.
They have a bit of a spider problem, I see.
The Obra Dinn has had a day.
Wow, this is like a perfect recreation of my 2018.
Nostalgia.
There were monsters everywhere. I'm pretty sure like 60% of me died.
Oh. Soldiers of the Sea.
Wow. That is a nasty looking thing.
Sorry, Jens seem to have gone on the wrong boat.
Oh goodness.
Who is this? How do they die? Oh, he's clear. Who's...
Yeah, that does explain why Terrible Beast isn't Kraken.
In the sketch he's pictured among, I think he might be actually the captain's steward. Maybe?
Actually.
He was shot with a gun, but the problem with that...
We don't know who did the shoots.
Let's see if we can find a firing line. And of course this one chains, obviously.
Mm-hmm. You don't say.
Alright, so that firing line goes, like, underneath the guy, and I think it's him over there. But we can't get close enough to actually do the zoom and find a face thing.
Mr. Spider is innocent. I don't think so.
Buckle up, summer child.
I say spider, it's more like a spider crab, if I'm being honest.
We will see maybe a more complete picture of this thing.
Whatever it is, it's got too many legs. Spider crab? Yeah, you know, crab spiders. Or spider crabs. Not crab spiders. I don't know what I'm saying there. Hold on, let me pull up some terrifying images from the ocean. Nope, that's, well, let's go with this one. Spider crabs.
Oh boy.
They are unpleasant. They also get huge. Crab spider does sound a lot scarier than spider crab. Yeah, I guess. I mean, sort of, kind of.
Oh no, right, no. This guy isn't the captain's steward, he's the ship's steward. Right. But yeah, figuring out who the hell killed him. That's
not gonna be easy.
No. And
Yeah,
I think the main thing is to you kind of have to go through the scenes leading up to this and figuring out who had a gun in that position.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, no one on the ship had insurance, I'm certain. But the problem is the people who had the insurance are the people who actually own the ship. And they're safe in England.
And any of the crew that had, like, estates that did business with the East India Trading Company. So this man...
Murdered by spider. This is an act of God. This is ungodly act. Fair enough.
Don't move. I'll get you down.
So, Captain, what are we storing in the ship? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Just don't worry about it, and don't go down to the pull-up deck.
Don't touch it. Don't open up the little secret compartment, and don't take anything out of it.
And don't bleed. Don't bleed down there, please. Curse positive from that. Well, the seafood sampler. Unfortunately, it decided to sample the human. Yeah, that's a spider crab. That's
Yeah.
an enormous spider crab. Like they do get real big, not that big.
Shouldn't have ordered to go from Red Lobster.
Definitely shouldn't.
So I've marked this guy previously as the butcher, and I believe the correct thing for these sort of projectiles is spiked by a terrible beast, and they just
Huh.
because
Just
mean, look at 'em.
automatically. There's nothing else what could do a spiking.
pretty much these long projectile things that impale people to walls. Yep, that's a spiking, and no human's gonna do that. A man was clutched to the thing. How did he die?
Terribly, I'm sure.
No kidding.
Wow. I just realized the big blood stain is from that crab, and they were trying to. You could see them in that scene trying to wash it off, and they couldn't.
I don't know if washing it off is quite what they were trying to do.
Oh, that's that's true. The spider crab is a noob. The Kraken did inflict a lot more death with the cannon. With a cannon.
This might explain the bucket of water.
Oh God, did he? Oh, I see. Yeah, that'll do it. It did work in the thing until it didn't. Oh God, they're staring out into the back of the ship as though something else is going to show up. Oh, this is unpleasant.
Yeah. This was not a happy voyage in any way, shape, or form.
Man.
So this guy was burned to death. That's it. That's the fate.
No, they didn't look like tentacles. It looked like latches for the stairwell or something.
Oh, we got a twofer.
Twofer. Juicy. Did they die at the same time, do you think? Or
I believe they did, yes.
wow. The clock's like, look, I'll save you some time.
Well. That looks grim.
I can imagine.
Where are you?
Double kill. Oh, team kill, calling it down. Yeah, this
So
Spider Crab may have been a noob, but this was definitely not a pro team. Sorry, go ahead.
this thing got some kills in. Let's be clear.
Oh yeah.
And now we see this thing in kind of its full form.
Terrible, terrible glory. So it's a... Oh, that is like a cursed person.
It's a crab drider.
Wow. Well, crab rider at the very least.
That's true. It just could be a cursed soldier of the sea riding this creature into battle.
Yeah.
Although I think it's more attached than that.
Yeah, I think it's just the crab. Like I think that body on it is a thing. I think that's perhaps the power source
Ugh.
for the crab.
So these people, they were decapitated.
Definitely shouldn't have gotten that takeout from Red Lobster.
They are not really identifiable as of yet.
Nope.